And 3, 2, 1. How long have you lived in East Ridge?
I lived here 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, 7 years. Moved up here from Florida. Just,
Which part?
Gainesville. Just needed a fresh start.
Fresh start. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you known Charles?
Charles was one of the first people I met when I first moved up here. He was shrieking incoherently, a prophecy of some kind that I couldn't quite follow, but he says everything came true.
A prophecy, you say?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, for people watching, what kind of prophecy?
He said the Chicago Cubs would commit a new 9/11, but they won the World Series, and I count it. It's pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like crazy.
So, as far as you know, what does Charles do for a living?
I have no idea. It has to be something. I'm guessing that gives him independent wealth. He might have inherited. Some money. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. He dresses like a blue collar dentist. You know, like
A blue collar dentist.
yeah, blue collar dentist. You know, like a guy who's just like his solution is like, let's just rip it out. You know.
Okay. Having Charles as a neighbor, why do you seem so concerned?
He just hasn't seemed like himself lately. He hasn't been sunbathing as often, and that's usually a red flag. He's very proud of his body, and quite frankly, you can see why. I mean, he likes to show it off. Some people criticize him for that. I just don't think you should shame anyone, regardless of the geometric patterns of a person's body.
Geometric.
Yeah, well, it's geometry of a kind. Euclidean, probably geometry, I'd say.
Euclidean as in the clitoris, or Euclidean as in the...
It's just Greek in some way I can't describe. Smells like feta, too. But no, he just he seems distant. He seems distant. Normally, Charles is he likes to get real close. He's abnormally close, and it takes a while to get used to it. But that's just his way. He's like one of those dads where you're like, oh, he loved us in his own way. Oh, Charles is he's a civilized modern human in his own way, maybe ahead of his time, really.
So, a Renaissance man, so to speak.
No, they'd have killed him in the Renaissance, that's for sure. No, he would have been mistaken for a creature or werewolf of some kind in the Renaissance.
There are speculations that Charles was even when he was less than 10 years old, was involved with the Heaven's Gate cult. How do you respond to that information?
I could see him leading a cult. He was always very gifted. Of course, his parents were, you probably know this, his parents were early advocates of python therapy. And that's when you put a python in a crib with your child, and you just sort of watch. And if the kid makes it, then you're like, he helps the child to develop toughness. And
So basically, you're basically saying that the foundings for his religion were based off Jesus Christ and the science following, the snake churches, as they were known on CNN.
Well, it's sort of like Buddhism. Is it a religion or a philosophy? I don't really know. I just think that all paths help in some way, even if there's a lot of screaming involved. So.
It's okay.
Yeah, Ben.
How you feeling?
What's up? You have a night?
Yeah, we wrapped. We're gonna do one more pass on Donnie. Donnie just nailed